hope it won't slow us down too much.
Nope, it probably won't. Because, yeah, Uni's the boss.
Do exactly as I said.
That's why she's not being upfront. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode, we got a little insight on Colony 5. Unfortunately, we could not do anything about it. But we kicked Mobius's ass, and I would say we set the rank and file straight, but it's this game. It's probably never going to be straight. But the bonds we made, they're as strong as iron. Or steel. Or silver. Or gold. Not tin or dirt, though. They suck. Anyway, we are just going to be going over one quick thing we missed while it loads. Okay, thank God. Thank God. I was one away from saying, did it die? It just couldn't handle the commentary. It just couldn't handle anything. Oh, this is lovely. Hey, welcome. This place went to hell. And back. And never came back.
So much to see, huh?
We need to time this right. On it.
Also, can we say we didn't smash the flame clock, did we?
I don't think so, but is it needed? Because this place is pretty much dead.
But there are still some... Well, no, I guess we did see the soldiers meet their end. Also, a lot of transcendent Denaloins here. We stole their meat after their lives got stolen. Oh dear God, the theft just keeps on coming. They're not going to use it. Let's loot the dead!
On it.
Here we go.
Well, I guess we could always say... At least Mobius don't have it? I suppose? I mean, can you just look at the flame clock really quick? No, I guess you're right. To your point, it is dead now. But that just means it's firm foundation for a do-over.
A do-over.
You know, a new colony could rise from the ashes. Like a Hulk. We've made Hulks regenerate before, so why not this one? Colony 5 reduced to nothing. Gone. All gone. Ah, it happened time and time again. Fight no sense war for no sense cause. Scary, scary story. Mimo, everyone die.
We could do with some food.
They die? Oh, no bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Where should I start?
Looks like that little puzzle fountain shines a lot of getting on well.
Yeah, Azalea's really started to come out of her shell. I'm glad it all worked out.
It must be nice to be so carefree, mingling with others regardless of position or ideology. But it doesn't seem as though everyone takes that in such a positive light. I find that marginally worrying. What do you all think?
This is about Shiner's gang getting together for their activities, right? It makes sense that people might worry if they don't know what's going on.
Does it matter though? They don't look like they're up to mischief.
I agree, but...
If you're worried about them, let's just drop by. If nothing going on, we can just have a little chat and that'll be that.
Yeah, we'll get nothing done talking here. Let's head over to Rebelli Plaza and get a free moment.
Could you all come round for a second?
Hey, Taion, can I just say, your blade's awesome.
Oh yeah, it's nifty, it's all spark.
Don't ambush me with your praise, please. You're making me queasy.
If you use enough of the Mondo, could you get them to carry heavy stuff for you?
Since they're so tiny, can you use them to spawn enemies without knowing, like Pikmin?
Oh, now we're dreaming big. With enough Mondo, there's nothing we can't do, I bet.
Now you're letting your mind run away with you. There are limits to how many Mondo I can control. And to the range. Oh, for real? Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, bit of an anticlimax. Oh, I'm feeling let down somehow.
That said, nothing is impossible. When I truly apply myself, the Mondo's capabilities are limitless. Nice one, Taion.
I knew you had it in you, my guy. You're the best, Taion. My hero.
Yeah, just leave it to me. Is he okay?
He knows he won't let him take this back, doesn't he?
Mio's face. I'm building myself to be a hero. And then Taion's just going to take a massive explosion to the face.
So these Urian Mountains, to be honest, I kind of expect them to be a little more mountainous.
Ah, yes, these mountains we're clearly in.
Yeah, it makes you wonder whether someone misnamed this place.
Approximately half the formation has been lost to annihilation effects. Kevin's Castle Annihilator made the dent too, adding insult to injury. Wow, thanks for the reminder, mate. I don't really want to think too long about this nothing doomsday device. Truthfully, neither do I.
Makes you wonder though, do you think one day the entire world could just go up in smoke like that?
Not in our lifetimes, I don't think. But in maybe decades, or even centuries, after we're all gone.
It's probably unavoidable, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like the deep, deep future. I don't think my brain can make that far.
Well, we're still fine. But the lot that comes after, Hayes named after, they'll be kind of snuffed, huh? Almost definitely. It might seem like there's nothing to do with us, but that isn't quite right. What we do matters. I'm with you. Can't just look the other way, pretend we don't see the effects of our actions. If it makes you feel bad. Oh, you're capable of feeling bad? I should mark my calendar. I'm being vulnerable here, you arse. Get the spark out of here, you cheap shots.
If only the world leaders would take Lance's words to heart.
Yep. I'll tell you what we should do. We need to fly private jets. We need Hummers. We need to have multiple steam trains going on just so we can have a meeting at a big skyscraper in the middle of Dubai, come together and say, hang on, the energy crisis is that guy with the one small TV. Yes, it's his fault. He's not here in the standby button on his TV. He is the bastard. Rant over.
Riku get job done right.
We could do with some food.
And conversation. You can never have too much conversation. Just you can't have too much in one place.
I think we need
To the
discuss
beach!
this.
It's soothing. The sound of the waves. Just look at it. The sea seems to go on forever. It's like a boundless ocean.
If we were still in Konigama, we'd never have ended up coming here. Don't think we would have either, Noah.
Yeah, no way. I don't think I could have even imagined spending time just gazing out on the water. Well, of course not. If we had the time to spend staring at the sea, we had time to fight.
You said it. I think having moments like these is good for us from time to time.
Agreed. I'm getting a call. Huh? It's Commander Izzard. Isurugi. Stop it. Slap on wrist.
Taion, can I bother you?
Of course, Commander. What can I do for you?
I need to discuss something with you. Could you come by Colony Lambda? That is, when you have a free moment. I would hate to inconvenience you.
Yes, understood. We'll be there.
Alright. See you later then, Taion.
What did he say?
That we should meet him at Lambda whenever we have time. Alright, let's pay him a visit when we end up a gap in our schedule. Consider us gapped. So, let's go to Lambda. It feels really weird how we just couldn't have this conversation at any point.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Responsibility.
I get it, you know, we're by the ocean, so you would want the conversation to be by the ocean. But it could be like, I just love the fact that, you know, not fighting, enjoying nature. It could have been something as broad as that, but someone Someone somewhere had to stop the meeting and said, "No! It has to be the ocean!"
Yeah.
But why? But why? What's the narrative purposes? You know, what's the theme? Or what's the conclusion? Beach, beach, and beach. God, why are you so difficult to work with?
I'm glad I did that conversation about the Mondo, because Taion's apparently the star in this episode.
Mm-hmm. Naturally. You guys can tell, but I have a finger at my temple, indicating a glass push-up. The lack of context on an audio media.
I would do that if I were wearing my glasses.
Of course you would, because you are smooth. I'm not.
Oh, now I remember. Taion, you got that message from Izzard, right?
I did. I was thinking now might be a good time to see him.
I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. We'll be waiting outside.
Thank you. I'll try to make it quick. What's this?
This was Nimue's. A lens. A membrane covering an iris.
Nimue used this.
Yeah. It must have been 5 years ago. It was on an expedition to the Cadencia frontier. However, Kevesi troops attacked at night. My squad was crushed. And I was hurt bad. The one who nursed me back to health was Nimue. Theirs was a curious colony. No one ever fought. They'd spend their days tending Sophronias. There used to be a castle there at one time. But at some point it was destroyed in a great battle, and there it lay in ruins. It was there that I saw some cradles left over from that time. They looked like they would break at any minute. But still, some were making soldiers. Nimue, she was just one of them. The people there, they were like we are now. They lived free of the Flame Clock's yoke.
Sir, you say they were like us. So perhaps their colony was freed by Ouroboros at some point in the past.
Well, I'm not sure. It looked like Nimue and the others had always been living off the land. Also, they'd been strictly shunning contact with others for generations. Naturally, most people there gave me the cold shoulder. Before long, I journeyed away from the colony, along with Nimue.
Nimue left with you? Why so?
There's a world out there. It'd be nice to see it.
I wondered at her motivations, but I think I see now. Now we don't live under the Flame Clock's yoke. We're more free to consider our emotions. Back then, Nimue had to carefully hide the fact that her iris was unconnected to a flame clock. She enlisted a Nopon engineer to make the lens. All so she could live among us. And after that, she became the Nimue you know.
I never knew you two had such a connection. Incredible. But why show me this now?
Well, actually,
what? The leadership want Nimue's colony wiped out?
yeah. We only just heard. A Nopon merchant was able to tip us off. And since Nopon are involved in handling most logistics and transportation, the information should be good.
So the brass have pinpointed its location?
Could be.
You don't have to be so cagey, Commander.
Cagey?
You can tell it to me straight. Am I wrong? You'd like us to keep Nimue's colony safe?
But
Isn't that the reason? Why you've told me this whole story? If you moved to protect the colony, it'd put this place in the line of fire. I've heard. Like how, after the consul's disappearance and the loss of the flame clock, despite sending a report to HQ, you haven't received a word of reply.
we reported that it all happened while we lay there unconscious, which is the unvarnished truth. Yet still nothing.
I understand. Let me run it past the others, Commander.
Insert request. And colour me intrigued.
There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Could I have a moment of your time?
Abso-freaking-lutely. Because this is something that we kind of alluded to when we were going through the mines. Like, we kind of saw the ruins of Uriah.
Yeah.
And now Isurugi is talking about, like, looked like a castle at some point. And the only other castle that we know exists in Xenoblade, apart from Morordain, is Uriah. And there's
Kingdom of Uriah.
and there's people not attached to the flame clocks, but yet are still in cradles. Hello?
I just wanted to confirm.
What a beautiful story. Those two must have shared a lot of memories.
Like you said, Taion. Sounds like Ouroboros got involved in the past.
So that pretty much makes it our business. Count us in, mate.
Saffronia, that's that thingy, right? We saw one growing once. If there's loads of them blooming somewhere, that's something I'd want to see.
Huh? I'm shocked.
What? I don't like flowers and junk.
Banana too! Banana had wished to see flowers! This is unusually proactive for you, Manana. Why so? Ladies and flowers are like peas of same pod.
No idea what Manana talk about, but someone had to keep Manana out of trouble. That okay with friend Taion?
Sure. Thank you, everyone.
And not to mention, we get to see good views and flowers to boot. There's one thing I know about Monolith is that they make good flowers and good flower fields.
Especially if they're like cherry blossoms.
Oh, yes. Man. I love how in each of these hero quests, they put in a little bit more detail than something I salivate over.
Oh.
Yeah, go on.
Also, side note, Isurugi's posture has always bothered me.
What the fact that he's like leaned back?
Yeah, it's always bothered me.
Hey, look at me! I'm wrecking my. I'm taking the term stand up straight to a whole new thing. You could say he's bending over backwards to help us out. Let's just talk to him.
Thanks. I'm sorry to involve you in this.
Don't worry. We all agree that this is something we should do.
It's a while since we first got thrown together. We're used to this by now.
And, you know, we want to see Sophronia's.
It was me. I'm the one who threw Nimue's life into chaos. I should have just left her where she was.
Commander.
Taion,
Sir?
if Nimue's been reborn, if she's in that colony, keep her safe by any means. This time, I want her to follow the path she was meant to tread.
Yes, sir. I promise.
don't get it. Why doesn't the commander just come along?
He's got no choice, right? He might get the attention of the castle or something.
Oh, guess so.
That's not all, I think.
What?
I'm sure he must be scared. If he meets her again, he might end up behaving the same way towards her.
Is that a bad thing?
No, I don't think so. But I do understand how he feels.
Yeah, I definitely hesitate. It's not just about himself.
If I hadn't been so careless, the commander wouldn't have to feel this way.
You're not still thinking like that, are you?
No. I'm just...
You just what? Looking back all the time never helped nobody.
Look, I know.
Right? Come on then.
Uni.
Huh?
Okay, sorry. I know you're right.
You all need a little push every now and then. Mm-hmm. Man. And I kind of dig it with it, of Isurugi. And I'm hoping that this is like a nice combination of Taion as well as Isurugi's development with Nimue. Oh, would you look at that? We were wondering what this place was for. Back in the ocean. This was blocked by rocks and we thought it was the second coming of Tephra Cave. Oh god, no.
Oh, that place, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Taion, feeling the pressure yet?
No, why would I be? I'm fine.
It's weird how it's cleared out all of a sudden.
I'm just gonna assume narrative magic.
Yeah.
Because the plot line said so. It said so in the binary.
There's a Pharaonis here.
Looks like it's trying to clear away the earth.
No sneaking through with this big thing in the way.
I think we found the enemy force the commander mentioned.
Manana not see any people.
Whole unit made up of Levnesses. Much weirdness.
Hang on, look.
A console. They haven't found us, have they?
No. I don't think they've spotted us just yet. This one might have different abilities than that K guy.
Guess that's a thing. But why have only Levnesses?
I can't fathom what this Mobius can do, but they're about to wipe out an allied colony. They'd have a fun time explaining that to soldiers.
True, true.
Let's hurry. All that digging will take some time. If we can bypass this unit, we should be able to beat them there.
Let's do that. And make sure we don't get spotted. Ready? We've never been here before. We can stay undetected this way.
Stay undetected. That's why we keep on talking. Also, here's the thing. Couldn't you just take like a small army through this tunnel? Rather than just taking on the entire rock formations?
Yeah.
But oh well, Sabi tells me this guy is a few nuts short of 11ness. Also, I'm really glad that we are at the... Oh, that's a lovely place to see. All that for a corpse. Are you going to be that someone to drag the corpse home?
Yeah.
Have you still got the new old man?
This was a nice find.
Well, we've been found.
Well, shoot. Oh. And here I thought he'd gone snuffed it in that battle. You know what, thinking about it, Monolith been using the term snuff for quite a while.
Yeah.
We were starting up the Britishness one iota at a time. I wonder if this is like a comeback on all of the Xeno memes and the British accents in the original. Like, wow, you thought the original was cheesy. Xenoblade 3, hold my beer.
I'm the girl with the
Shall we deal with this?
No, you are the girl with not enough post-dialogue.
Yeah. That's all she's known for.
I know, but to be fair though, none of these nitpicks have made me hate any of the characters. I love all these guys.
It's just meme material.
Yes, pretty much.
It's something so common and laugh about it.
And for me, it's a nice little thing which you could just look back at Center and think, oh, yes you are. Oh my god.
Take a shot every time she says it now.
You would be drunk at the end of episode 10. And then you'd be in the coma at episode 20. Episode 30, you'd be dead. Episode 40, the person watching after you would be drunk. And so on and so forth. The cycle continues. It's like the broom ending in Stanley Parable.
Still need to play that.
Yes, you do. You do, because the lines in there are funny. Plus, it is voiced by a very charming man.
I thought that tree was an enemy.
Yeah, I thought I was like, oh god, that's a subtle yet not so subtly unique monster.
We'll have to let them know about this.
Right. When the foreigner starts moving, we won't have enough time. We'll have to do something before then.
It'd be like, oh, what's the big jerkish plant that's by a bunch of balls in Xenoblade X that we had on stream at one point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truno the Cataclysm, I believe.
Okay, good. Well, if he could spoon my S-bend.
He's sitting on a teleporter, though.
A fight?
Agni and Autolevs, is it? But who are they fighting?
Could it be?
So it would seem. Let's help them.
Roger.
No words, just, we're in front of you now. He's burrowed on the ground. The combatants face each other. It's very poignant. I'm quoting Pokemon Galaxy because I just got name dropped in a direct. Making this episode officially dated.
At this point, they'll be asking which direct by the time this comes out.
Where Tears of the Kingdom got announced. Depending on when this was recorded compared to the upload date, am I an insider who knows exactly what's going to happen, or am I just a smut talking down on my arse? I'll let you decide, Internet, even though I probably can guess you have. There's so much to look forward to. But yet, Xenoblade is a gift that keeps on giving.
Man, someone beat me to the smash punch, damn it.
Oh, yes. Smash came out years ago. And yet, the Pyron Mithra amiibo still ain't dropped.
Nope.
No, in fact, we recently just got Steve. The next Smash Bros. Game is going to be announced by the time all the amiibos are dropped.
Yeah.
That's the morbid thing. it's either that or next Pikmin game is going to be announced. But that would never happen.
Nimue! Ma'am. I know it's hard for you to believe us, but I promise you, we aren't lying.
Can we really trust you?
Nimue.
Huh?
I mean... These Levnesses were unmanned. It's likely they were a scouting party. The main force, they're drawing near.
Very well. I'll choose to trust you. However, I do not speak for our entire colony. The others will decide on their own. Follow me. I'll take you to meet our chief.
Chief?
Well, already I'm intrigued because I thought one of two things. Either Nimue would already be the leader of this colony, or she'd be on the other side and she'd be a Mobius.
Yeah, I was expecting her to be a Mobius, to be honest.
And I would thoroughly enjoy the irony of, like, I used to protect this colony and used to love it now, and then turn on to, I want to destroy this colony.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't seen much yet. We haven't seen, like, if she is a Mobius, we haven't seen the infinity in her eye yet.
I know. This is why it's intriguing, because I can't be surprised. Just when I feel like I know it's going one way, it goes the other.
Yeah.
I just want to know what this entire colony is all about. Like, people who are not part of the Flame Clock, but are just from another kingdom. It's like, ooh, hello. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a rare doodah back there? Well, wow. Thanks, guys. I was trying to run away like a brave girly man. Ugh. Fine. Snuff you. Bloody mudders. To quote the state of play in September, you diggin'. If anyone wants to know what I'm talking about, go to the most recent, actually no, I shouldn't say most recent, the September state of play, and turn on closed captions. It's like, thank you, Yikin. Oh my god, that's one of the reasons why I love closed captions. The stupid things you get from that is awesome.
There's something like Dick Chicken and a ticket, right?
Yeah, sure. Oh, thank you, Dick Chicken. I'll do your order. I'll do your ticket. It's like, yep. Someone had to censor that or write it. Either way.
Sir Taion, Was that your name?
Huh? Oh, yes. No, sir, though. Just Taion.
Taion. Before, you called me Nimue. How did you know my name?
Well, you see... Right. Your dog tag. On your...
Dog tag?
What?
Taion.
I guessed. I'm told I have great intuition. Guessing a name for me, it isn't even a challenge.
Wow, is that true?
Yeah, you bet.
Oh, this is doing my head in. Just have a tell her. Oh. Great idea, Nat. By the way, Nimue, you're the reincarnation of my old boss. Who's gonna believe that? It sounds crazy as all spark, dude.
Uni, we've had a lot longer to get used to all this stuff, remember?
Hey, something funny, love?
Nothing. You're being very uni, but I like that about you.
Oi, what's that supposed to mean? Uni is as uni does.
Besides, I think it's not just a rebirthing thing. He's feeling the same as Izzard. Taion is.
Poor fella. Your blade.
Huh?
I have the same.
Oh, that. That's true. You're the one who taught me.
I did?
No. I meant someone who looked like you. Yeah, her.
Right.
What's wrong?
You all came from outside, didn't you?
Yes.
What's it like out there? This place is all we know. We're not allowed to leave. It's forbidden, you see.
Oh. Honestly, it's not all that wonderful.
A world of endless war. People taking each other's lives away.
Yes. It's a pitiful place.
Still, even so, I want to go. I need to see it. A world wide open.
You'd have to fight, too.
But you're not like that, are you?
Huh?
It's a sad world, but you're trying to change it. Am I wrong?
Well,
If there are people like you in that world, well then, I'm sure it's wonderful. And that is what I want to see.
It's really weird to see the size difference, but after seeing Nimue's mark, it's like, yeah, she's in her early days.
Yeah, she's been she is a growing lass.
Yeah.
And I also can't help but get a bit of No. I'm not gonna go into that. I feel like I'm wrong. Never mind. Scratch that. I was gonna say there's gonna be like a bit of a changing of the guard, so to speak, between Taion and Isurugi, but either way, on reflection, I don't think that way. But either way, guys, we are gonna end things off there. So thank you for watching. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we will be continuing exploring through the colony and hopefully stopping the council when they inevitably get here, because it's Xenoblade. What do you expect? But not before we play you out with a happy doodah while people break their legs. Thank you, Mio. Either way, guys, if you like this video, be sure to like it. And of course, if you want to follow us on this Xenoblade Chronicles 3 journey, then please by all means subscribe. And we'll see you next time. See you later.